Hello my gorgeous people, welcome back for Disney Week Day 5. Oh, already at Day 5, I can't believe it. Oh, I don't want it to be over. So today I'm going to be recreating the look from the video I uploaded earlier today, which was my cover of When Will My Life Begin from Tangled. I love this song so much, it's so sweet and soft and energetic and bright, and it's just everything you want in a Disney princess song. It's just beautiful. I love it so much. And so the look that we are going for is a very soft, sweet and bright look. Today we're going to be using a lot of pink, which is something I don't use very often, so I'm looking forward to that, and a lot of sparkle, but that's been every video so far, I think. So if you want to see how I got the look, just keep watching. First up, I'm priming my eyes as always with my concealer and patting it on with my finger. To start off with, I'm going into the Disney Princess palette and I'm using the shade Juju, which is that lovely little light matte pink. I actually don't think I've used this shade yet, other than swatching. I just don't touch pink a lot of the time. But that's going to be our transition and crease shade today. Next I'm just going to go in with the shade Chip, and I'm just going to go over the edges of that pink just to buff and blend that out and make it nice and soft. Now on a slightly smaller blending brush, I'm going to take the shade Abu and also a little bit of Beast afterwards, or maybe all together, I'm not 100% sure. But I'm going to just take it on the brush very lightly, and we're just going to darken up this outer V just slightly for a little bit of depth. We don't want too much though. Alright, and that'll do us for darkening the outer corners. As you can see, I haven't done a lot. I really only wanted a tiny little bit of depth. Because now we're going to go into Fairy Godmother, and we're going to pack this on the middle and sort of going in towards the center, but not entirely, because we're going to kind of do a half cut crease, and we'll come back and do that bit after. Alright, now we're going to cut the inside corner of my crease, just using a little bit of concealer. This is pretty easy to do. Just want a nice small flat rounded brush and pack it in. Okay, now that the creases are cut, I am going to take the shade Prince Charming and we're going to pack that all over the inner corner and the concealer. Okay, now I'm just going to go back into Fairy Godmother and I'm going to blend out that line in the middle. Alright, and once you've done that, go back into Prince Charming and intensify that colour. Finally, I'm going to go back up into Juju and I'm going to just buff out the top. Alright, and that is the eyeshadow on the top lid all done. Now we're going to go and do the base face makeup, and we'll come back later to do the rest of the eyes. Using my primer duo, I'm going to use the Australis Original Primer. Primer the original, sorry, someone has to be extra. And my Maybelline Matte and... don't drop the lid. Matte and Poreless. Wait, that's what it's called, right? No, sorry, it's Pore Minimizing. I need to get the name right. I'll get it right one day. I need to like put my hair back, but I don't want to wreck it. Day. Now I look like I have a mullet. Great. Oh, that didn't even go into the bobby pin. Excuse you, rude. Okay, now I'm going into my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation, and I'm going to put that on with a sponge, as always. Okay, now that I'm happy my foundation is all blended out, I'm going to go in with my concealer. Alright, now that I've blended out my concealer, I'm going to pop on some setting powder using my Colourpop and pressing it in with a sponge. I think I like this method the best. I think. We'll see. Alright, now that I have finished that, I'm going to go back into the Disney Designer palette, and I'm going to take my flat smudge brush. I'm going to clean it a little bit. I'm going to take my flat smudging brush, and I'm going to essentially do what I did on the top and recreate it on the bottom. So we're going to start on the inner corner, we're going to work our way back. So we're starting off with Prince Charming on the inner corner. Then Fairy Godmother. And finally, Abu and Beast. Alright, now for eyeliner, I'm going to use my Barry M Pink Liner Pencil on the waterline. And then we're actually not going to put any eyeliner on, because, like gel liner on top, because I want to keep the look relatively soft and open. So now we're going to go in, curl my lashes, and I'm going to put on a natural false lash. Alright, so that is the eyes complete now. I love that these lashes are so soft and feathery. It really just, they lend themselves so nicely to this really soft, romantic look. Okay, now I'm going to go and do my brows, and I'm going to try to stick to this really soft and feathery theme here. I'm pretty much just going to brush them out and then go over with an eyebrow gel and fill in any gaps as well. Alright, now that I have done my brows, I'm going to highlight my brow bone real quick. I'm going to use the Super Shock Shadow Hi Ho, and I'm going to take just a normal plain old flat brush. We don't want too much of this, so because it's a lot of glitter. Okay, that is the eyes and eyebrows completely done now. I promise I'm not going to go back and do it again. Okay, now we're going to move on to the rest of the face. I'm just going to do a soft bronze and contour, and then a little bit of blush today. So for blush, I'm going to go in with the shade Hotline and Game Face as just a little combination together. I like the little glitter in Hotline, but I don't want it to be quite that pink. Alright, now we are on to highlighting. This is my favorite part. Alright, today I am using the Super Shock Highlighter Felicity. This is a lovely champagne-y highlight, but it has beautiful flecks of pink glitter through it, so I think it'll pair very nicely with this look. And I'm just gonna pat that on with my finger. Okay, now that we're all highlighted, I am going to now just finish off with a lip. We're gonna go for soft and pink. Surprise. So I'm going to use Jeffree Star's Skin Tight, which is a pinky nude, all over the lip. And then over the top of that, I am going to go in with the Disney Designer Gloss in the shade Bibbidi. Alright, last step is setting spray, so I'm going to do that really quickly and try not to get any on my straightened hair, because one little drop of moisture in my hair will be right back to where we started. Okay, so that is our look almost complete. This is supposed to be a Rapunzel look, and we all know Rapunzel would not be Rapunzel if she didn't have her gorgeous golden long locks. This is so weird. I have not seen myself with hair this long in a very long time. Actually, honestly, I don't think it's ever been this long, but it was definitely close. But anyways, that is the completed Rapunzel look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, leave a comment and subscribe so that you can see the last 2 days of Disney Week. Don't worry, the next 2 are by far the most fun, in my opinion anyways. Tomorrow's is probably my favourite, but anyways, you'll have to come back and see it tomorrow. So with that, that's all for today. I love you, my gorgeous people. Bye-bye.